Though encouraged by many to approach Scout Day just like any other workout, these players know it is anything but that. After an anxious wait, a player is called to put his plate skills on display. Scout Day coaches do what they can to ground and focus the player for a stock-defining moment. Most of these prospects have played in games that were attended by a Major League Scout or two, but today there are 41 Major League Scouts in attendance. A fielding coach preps the player to showcase his defensive skills. This will be the last chance the player has to make an impression on this day. In the big leagues, pristine defense is a must. The players know that an error-free showing would be the benchmark. When it's over, some scouts come down to make personal contact with a promising young baseball talent receives a call from his former high school coach, who has assumed an advisory role until the player sees fit to take on a sports agent. In the aftermath of a Scout Day, players are anxious to learn what impact their performance may have made. But wisdom would suggest a young athlete focus on what is ahead, what is in his control.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and those representing the West.
Fastball, curveball, changeup, and I've always felt like the fastball, curveball, changeup was the most difficult because it gives you a different angle to look at the ball coming, a different plane on all three of the pitches.
Stephen Eckert.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Gribble sprinting after it, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Rodriguez racing back, still ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. Digging in, Roberto Diaz.
Batting seventh, third baseman.
Here it comes, 0-2.
Diaz.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Eckert will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Settling in now, Trevor McKinnon. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Olivo will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Stephen Eckert.
Stephen Eckert.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, we're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. It's really pretty simple. He's here at the showcase to show scouts he can contribute at the major league level. When he has at bats like that one, notching solid base hits, the scouts are going to sit up and take notice.
Down the third baseline. There's one. On to first, a double play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tomas Cabral.
Leading out the fourth inning. Center
into
fielder,
the windup. Here comes
Tomas
the 0-2 pitch.
Cabral.
In the air out toward right field. Eckert on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Stephen Eckert will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Swing and a liner, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, and every scout at this showcase appreciates a hitter that can take the ball right back up the middle. And it shows he's got a controlled swing and great timing, which is really what you want from your hitters.
Digging in once again, Jamie Peralta. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Peralta.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Digging in and looking for more, Stephen Eckert. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's through for a hit. Digging in to try it again, Jamie Peralta.
Number 34, designated hitter.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base, trying to get into scoring. Ready once again, Jim Mendez. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Heading out towards shallow right, Eckert has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, he definitely showed some.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Eckert. He's been scorching hot at the plate in this one. 4 hits, including a big fly thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Cabral on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here. Ready for another chance? John Gribble. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. Striding in once again, Trevor McKinnon. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Oh, and he botches it.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory, and look.
As the draft nears and teams begin to identify prospects they may target, a game of dreams also becomes a game of dollars. And why even place an order if you suspect it may never be delivered? To stand a chance in these talks, anticipation is a must. This is the game behind the game, and it needs to be played just as hard by those who want to come out on top.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. 1 game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and the prospects from the Central region. twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the run is in to score from third. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first.
And a great thing about that, AB, aside from him clutching up and driving in a run, it's what he did with 2 outs in the inning. That speaks volumes about a kid's mental toughness right there, and the scouts are definitely going to take note of that.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manuel Olivo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Olivo.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't cap it. Now batting, Dino Cuevas. Runner at second here with 1 man out.
Dino Cuevas.
Fastball called for strike 2.
That pitch is in.
Striding in once again, Steven Eckert.
Steven Eckert.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Barrera is on his way home, and the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, that's one of those bats you'll look back on with satisfaction when it's all said and done. It's always nice to show the scouts that you can blast a double and drive in runs at this level, but to do it with 2 outs is even better. Shows the scouts that you have the mental toughness to step up in big situations and deliver. Great, AB.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in once again, Manuel Olivo. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out. Digging in and looking for more,
right
Steven Eckert. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He used to say he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Stein is right there, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Ready once again, Steven Eckert. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Hey, we're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. It's really pretty simple. He's here at the showcase to show scouts he can contribute at the major league level. When he has at bats like that one, notching solid base hits, the scouts are going to sit up and take notice.
Second baseman.
So digging in now, Manuel Olivo. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Manuel Olivo sent packing for the 4th time in this one. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to third, and they will get the force at third, and that's that. So it's a run on 3 hits, no.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
6-2, the final total today. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
Showcases and scouting activities having wrapped up, all attention turns to the imminent main event, the MLB Draft. Players will now find themselves increasingly confronted with the off-the-field demands and distractions that accompany pro sports. Having a trusted advisor to take the lead on such matters is a huge...
Welcome, everyone, to this year's Major League Baseball first-year player draft. Today, the best up-and-coming baseball talent from around the country and the world, many of whom have just recently competed in the Topps Amateur Showcase, will begin their journey as professional baseball players. Today is a day these young men have been dreaming about and working towards their entire lives. We wish them all the best of luck and look forward to watching them develop into even greater ball players over the coming years. With that said, it's time to get started. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the second pick in the first round, the Tampa Bay Rays select Guillermo Aviles, a relief pitcher from the West Region. With the third pick of the first round, the Cincinnati Reds select Jose Rosales, a shortstop from the West Region. With the fourth pick in the first round, the San Diego Padres select Herman Brenner, a starting pitcher from the West Region. With the fifth pick of the first round, the Atlanta Braves select Adrian Reyes, a shortstop from the West Region. With the sixth pick in the first round, the Oakland Athletics select Maurice Cash, a closing pitcher from the West Region. With the eighth pick of the first round, the Philadelphia Phillies select Pablo Casto, a shortstop from the Central Region. With the ninth pick in the first round, the Milwaukee Brewers select Roberto Diaz, a third baseman from the West Region. With the 10th pick of the first round, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim select Phil Washington, a third baseman from the Central Region. With the 11th pick in the first round, the Colorado Rockies select Anthony Lopez, a closing pitcher from the Central Region. With the 12th pick of the first round, the Chicago White Sox select Cesar Vasquez, a starting pitcher from the West Region. With the 13th pick in the first round, the Pittsburgh Pirates select John Gribble, a right fielder from the West Region. With the 14th pick of the first round, the Miami Marlins select Sean Zapata, a starting pitcher from the West Region. With the 15th pick in the first round, the Kansas City Royals select Stephen Eckert, a right fielder from the East Region.
The awaited moment arrives. For some, it may not have arrived at the particular moment they'd envisioned. In the days and weeks that follow, teams work to come to terms with the players they have drafted and get them signed. A player unsure about signing at all might consider getting an education while working on his game and rolling the dice again in a future. A player who has returned after a stint in college will have had plenty of time to visualize. Having turned in another Scout Day performance, this player and his advisor discuss his next move. The player will say yes to this year's top showcase games. He hopes the additional experience he gained playing at the college level.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the West region and the prospects representing the East. Geronimo Campos, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times.
First pitch of the at-bat, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.